Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're journeying to Janakpur. It's in southeastern Nepal, right near the Indian border.
Yeah, and we've got some really interesting source material here.
We do. And our mission really is to kind of pull out what makes this city genuinely important, you know?
Exactly. Go beyond just the surface facts and get to the core significance.
Okay, so let's unpack this. Almost straight away, Janakpur really jumps out because of its deep link to the Ramayana.
It's incredible, isn't it, how central it is to that epic. It's revered as the birthplace of goddess Sita.
Janaki, right. Lord Rama's consort.
Precisely. And that's not just some dusty legend. It feels very alive in the city's identity today.
And it was also a capital city back in the day.
Yeah, the capital of the ancient Mithila kingdom, ruled by Sita's father, King Janak.
So you've got this royal history tied right into the religious epic.
And the story goes that the actual wedding of Rama and Sita happened right here.
Which, naturally, would make it a huge pilgrimage site for Hindus.
Huge. For centuries, people have been coming. That constant flow shapes a place, you know.
And our notes mention the Viva Mandap. Is that supposed to be the spot?
That's the belief, yes. The very location where they were married. Imagine standing there.
Wow. It really makes the Ramayana feel tangible.
It does. And you see this history reflected in the major landmarks.
Absolutely. Like the Janaki Mandir. That sounds impressive. A huge marble temple for Sita.
Oh, it is. One of Nepal's biggest temples, apparently. A real focal point.
And there's a Ram Mandir nearby, too, for Lord Rama.
Yes, quite close to the Janaki Mandir. So you have both key figures represented.
Right. And then the Viva Mandap itself linking back to the wedding.
And don't forget Danusha Dam. It's nearby.
Ah, that's connected to the bow, isn't it? From Sita's Swayamvar, when Rama broke the bow.
Exactly. So visiting these places, it's almost like stepping into the scenes of the epic.
It really feels like that history just breathes through the culture there.
It does. Janakpur is, well, it's steeped in Mithila culture.
Which includes those famous Mithila paintings. Madhubani art? I think I've seen those.
You probably have. Very distinctive style. Often done by women, depicting myths, nature.
Really intricate work.
Yes, and it carries a lot of social meaning in the region.
The sources also talk about folk music and dance.
More vibrant parts of that unique Mithila heritage.
And the language, too, Mithili.
Yes, the Malthuli language and traditional clothing are still very important parts of the cultural identity. It keeps the heritage alive.
So, okay, for anyone thinking of, maybe visiting, how easy is it to get there?
Well, it's quite well connected, actually. It borders India, so there are road and rail links across.
That accessibility must have always been important for pilgrims, trade.
Definitely reinforced its significance over time.
And within Nepal.
There's a domestic airport, flights to Kathmandu, so it's pretty reachable.
So it sounds like a city that really honors its ancient past, but is still very much connected.
It's a fascinating mix, isn't it? That deep religious connection to the Ramayana, the richness of the Mithila culture, it all comes together there.
It really does seem unique.
And what I find really compelling is how these ancient stories aren't just history. They actively shape, daily life and culture today.
That's a powerful point. It makes you think, doesn't it, about the enduring strength of these old narratives.
How they literally mold the landscape, both culturally and physically, in a place like Janakpur.
Yeah. And it prompts the question, what other places out there hold similar, maybe less obvious connections between legend and reality? Gives you a different lens to look through.
Absolutely. Food for thought.
Well, thanks for exploring Janakpur with us today. It's certainly given me a lot to think about.